we are here in Elburn, so I thought this would be easier than some of the other videos. Well, so I can actually talk while we're looking. So this is a closet on the house that we're painting, and this was all wire rack shelves. So you can see all these little dimple spots where they came through and filled all these yesterday. Some of them are bigger than others, so that's the fun of some of these anchors. You get some of the big holes and you get the small holes. They're having a new closet put in here, like a California closet type thing. So in general, like just this in general, they were in here about an hour and a half just filling holes, and they'll have to power sand and hit it for a second coat today. So that's just wall prep for one closet before we're painting it. And then as we get into, I'll skip the bathroom, like bedroom. So a couple of things is taking down different window hardwares, which are always fun because you can kind of see where some of the anchors are there. And once those start coming off, you know, some holes, again, bigger than others, some are smaller. So those will come down, you can kind of see where the wall prep, and they did all the hole filling. This room wasn't too bad, a couple cracks in the walls, but nothing major. Once we get into the other rooms, then it starts getting fun. So as you can kind of see in here, this is where a ton of repairs had to be made. They're still working on some of them. But you can kind of see, well, that corner they started taking out yesterday, and then all along the bottom lip where the drywall corner's coming out, part of it had to be taken out, and they filled part of it in, and part of it had to be fixed. And again, taking out the crack and then retaping. So they did a initial pull everything out, filled it, and then they'll remud, and then same thing in the corners where the drywall is, cutting all those out, rescrewing, and they'll have to retape, remud, kind of like down here, but they did a bunch of stuff yesterday, so it was wet when they left. Same thing there, you can see more of the cracks where, you know, those have to be cut out before they get filled, and then more of the stress cracks that's on there, and then along here had to be retaped, and then more retaping there, where those joint, or the, like a stress crack again there, and then again there. And then as we come into some of the other rooms, not as bad, but they still get fun. Again, more holes. This one, I can't remember. Oh, this one was another one like with closets. So again, you're filling holes. So this one was only about a half hour, but still half hour yesterday, half hour today. Time adds up, and then you get into the corner bead again, corner cracks where those have to go away. And then getting to those holes where they have to go away. And then those areas you can kind of see where the corners are, where that stuff has to be still scraped out and then recaulked and filled and all that fun stuff. And then in the corners where they're meeting, to make sure those are really well taken care of, so they don't come back. And again, more of the areas where it's like a plastic corner bead and stuff, it doesn't stick very well. So we have to mitigate that with, aside from taking it out, putting some caulk on there to fill it. And again, more holes, and then more stress cracks, and then in here, more stress cracks. And then this one just had a ton, especially nail pops. Nail pops are a killer. So as you're going in here, you can see all these nail pops around this wall, plus the cracks that are here. So the time just in doing that alone, you're adding 2 or 3 hours to a room of prep work, then sanding it, priming it, and make sure everything gets covered. So we're just doing a quick walk through this home. They're just moving in, so we've really been carving a niche out this year of repainting homes before people move in. So with that comes a lot of prep work, between covering floors, and then if we're painting trim, I think it was an add-on this one. It just adds on a ton of stuff of just prep work. They had 3 guys in here yesterday, so 3 people, full day, and all they did was prep work all day. But prep work is where it makes the final result worth it. So just again, quick video, prep work before we start painting, what you can expect if you have a whole house, and you want the whole thing painted before moving in, some of the things that we have to look at and take care of. If you got questions on painting your house, whether it's St. Charles, Elburn, Campton Hills area here, or other areas we serve, such as Crystal Lake, definitely let us know. We'll put some links in there about scheduling an estimate, asking questions, and then we'll talk to you soon. Oh, don't forget to enter for the free room that we're giving away. And then referrals are always, you know, we always give away great prizes for referrals. I hope you guys have a great day. God bless.